Well, good evening, everybody. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what in the hell did she got on her head? Well, I tell you, I just got out of the shower, and I don't really have enough hair these days to do this whole head wrap. I look like somebody from like Nigeria or something. I don't have any hair under there. I was reminiscing about when I did have hair, and what happened was my decision to cut my hair was two things. Number one, I had to set it all the time, make it curly, make it look like I had most of the time I did have a spiral perm. But I had to set it all the time so it would be curly and have some body, otherwise straight as a poker. And I hate that straight, stringy hair. I had to have something done with it. But the second thing that was that I had a Jeep Wrangler, and I wore a hat all the time. So I started losing my hair up here and in the back because I always had a hat pulled way down on my head because it was always blowing my hair. I always had that windblown look. So I believe it was about the year 2002, I think, something like that. Me and a girlfriend went down to Astar Casino to go gambling. Went to the boat, and we had a couple girlfriends that was going to meet us down there. Well, we had about a 4-hour delay where we got there early. They hadn't shown up yet, and we was talking about like either swimming or getting in the hot tub. And I'm like, I would do that, but then they'd make my hair go straight and nasty. So I was like, no, just I couldn't play in the water because I had my hair did. So on the way home, I pretty much said, you know what I'm thinking? I think I'm going to call a hairdresser and just have him just whack it off, just cut it off. She's like, oh, you're full of hot air. You're not going to do it. And I was like, I called Fantastic Sam's, Estel? And he's like, yeah. I said, I was wondering, I'm thinking about cutting all my hair off. And he's like, I can do that. And I said, are you there tonight? He said, we was driving home. He said, I'm working till like 6 o'clock. And I'm like, I think we can be there about 5-ish. So we go to Fantastic Sam's. When I went in to get my hair cut, that whole Fantastic Sam's just came to a stop because my hair was long. It was way past my butt, down my legs. And everybody was like, oh my God, you know how long it took me to get my hair this long? I can't believe you're going to cut it off. I said, yep, you watch me go. So I get in the chair, he braids my hair, and then he cuts it. He braids it, then he cuts it on the side closest to my head. So then he holds my braid up like a fish. And he turns me around, and I see myself in the mirror, and I know I turned the most awful shade of gray. Everybody's like, are you okay? They was all crying. I wasn't crying. I dealt with it for years and years, and I was really over it. Do I miss it? I do miss it. I miss it when I dress up. I always liked wearing dress clothes, suspenders, bow tie, necktie, and it was sharp. When you have long blonde hair, you're dressed kind of, in kind of guy apparel or whatever. It's really sexy. But now if I do it, I just look like a 12-year-old boy. and even with boobs, people look at me and they be like, he's a dude. No. Because when I first seen myself, I've never seen myself with short hair before. And I thought, I just made the worst decision in my whole life. But it's okay. It's just hair. It'll grow back, And the funny thing is, first time I ever took a shower and put shampoo in my hand. I mean, I flooded my palm, put it in, because that's what I did when I had all my hair. So then I do that with short hair. I think I was lathered up for a week. I about never got it rinsed out. It's like, what the hell, man? And so I went from using a pile this big to like dime size. It doesn't take much. And another thing, you never know if you have a nice head until you cut your hair off. It's kind of like, I don't know, I was a tomboy. I fell out of more trees and crawled under cars and trucks and all kinds of crap. It's like I might have nicks and chunks and bald spots and I didn't know. And then I get my hair cut and I'm like, everybody's like, well, you got a lot of hair. It's like, no, it's just, it grows nice. I just have a nice head. But like I said, it's just hair. I know I was raised in church and they taught us that. A woman's hair is her glory, and I get that. But I think as a kid, my biggest fear, I was so afraid that I'd be in an accident and it would mess my head of hair up. I was more ready to lose a limb than to lose my hair. I mean, how sad is that? A limb won't grow back. Your head of hair will probably grow back. And then if you wait long enough, you'll have hair coming back and growing in places you didn't even know you could, you could grow hair. I mean, I'll end up with a 1-inch eyebrow sometimes. It's like my eyelashes are thin and maybe my hair on top's getting thin. But boy, I bet I could grow a good whisker and my eyebrows like, So anyway, I love my hair now. I love it when I first get it cut and I do that and it's got that burr feel on the back. That number 1, number 2. I love that feel. It's funny because it used to grow like all the way down to my knees and it didn't bother me that bad. But now if my hair touches my ears, I'm like, look at me, I look like a shrub. I got to get this shit cut off. One last thing before I let you go. One thing that leaves an impression on me, and I know this, I'm not putting any extra weight on it that shouldn't be. But when my dad was on his deathbed, I was down there taking care of him, and he was in bed, and I was laying in the bed facing him, but like my legs was hanging off, and anyway, we was visiting, we was talking really deep, and I kind of put my head down, and was kind of thinking, so I was kind of facing the comforter, and he kind of put his hand up on my head, kind of did one of those like ruffled my hair up at my crown. I'll never forget that. And to me, if I'd had long hair, he probably wouldn't have done that. He probably wouldn't have messed with my head, because you got hairspray and you got girly products and all that. But with my short hair, he kind of give it one of those, like I was his boy, and I'll never forget it. And it was almost like a comforting, like an affectionate, like everything's going to be all right. And that sticks with me forever and always. But anyway, I'm going to let you go for now. It's getting late, and I just thought I'd have fun with this whole turban thing, this whole, head wrap, and it with not having any hair under there. It's kind of funny. Anyway, I'm going to let you go for now. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. And we'll probably talk sometime soon. I don't do it every day because we've been working a lot of hours. And I apologize for that. And I miss you. I miss all your comments and your smileys and your laughs. And anyway, hopefully we'll talk in the next day or two. You guys have a nice evening. And we'll talk later on. I'll see ya.